Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my class. And in today's class, I'm going to talk about breathing and why should we breathe. So everybody know breathing is very important, and each and every organism breathe in the presence of oxygen. So oxygen is like mandatory for us. Without oxygen, we cannot survive. And guys, you know about a fact, if we vanish the oxygen for 3 minutes, then complete earth organisms will die. So you can think how much oxygen is important. So why should we breathe? We should breathe for taking oxygen and inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Breathing is a simple process in which we exchange gases. There are two terms. One is breathing and second one is the respiration. So don't be confused in these two terms, because see, breathe is a simple. You take oxygen, okay, and you release carbon dioxide. And you know carbon dioxide is important for a plant, because plant take carbon dioxide, and with the help of this they do the process photosynthesis, and in photosynthesis they make their food and transfer to each and every part. Photo, light, synthesis. With the help of light and carbon dioxide, plant make their food. So this is a complete chain. And that time plant release oxygen. Okay, so you can connect with it, right? This is a complete cycle, because we take oxygen for breathing, plant, and we exhale carbon dioxide, and plant for photosynthesis they take carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. Okay, so it's a complete chain. Now second one is the respiration, because some of the student is confused in the term breathing and respiration. Both are not same. In both process, intake of oxygen and carbon dioxide, that is not similar, because in respiration it is the process in which food is oxidized. See, this is our food, okay, inside our body. With the help of oxygen it oxidized and it released energy, and this energy is in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So respiration is the process in which food is oxidized to release biologically useful form of energy, that is ATP. So I think now it is clear that what is breathing and what is respiration. In breathing, simple, intake of oxygen and exhale of carbon dioxide, simple process. But in respiration, it is an oxidation process of food that releases energy in the form of ATP. So this is the difference between breathing and respiration. Let's back to the next slide. Okay, so now I think it's clear for you that in today's class, I'm going to teach you about the respiratory system in human beings. So it is a very simple process, okay? Don't be confused. Step by step, you have to learn it. So let's get started. And see, when we breathe, okay, when we respire, so oxygen is present around us, right? We inhale that oxygen. So for inhalation, first we use nose. Okay, so here you can see this is our nose, right? Our nostrils. We have pair of nostrils. Fine. And in between there is a division, and the division is known as septum. Septum, that, and inside our nose hair and mucus is also present, and there is a use of hair and mucus. Hair trap the dust particle, and mucus help to moisturize and warm the air that goes inside our respiratory system. So first we inhale oxygen with the help of nose, with the help of nostrils, and inside our nose hair and mucus is present that absorb the dust particle as well as warm the air, and After that, it enter into uh, trachea. Trachea is our windpipe. Trachea is our windpipe. In trachea, their cartilaginous rings are present. In trachea, cartilaginous rings are present that help to prevent the collapsion of this windpipe. Okay, and see, there is food pipe as well. Okay, both are together, food pipe and windpipe. But when we inhale oxygen, okay, that time oxygen goes into our trachea only. But when we eat food, the food never goes in our windpipe. Why is it so? Because there is a cartilaginous flap present here, okay, on windpipe, that close the windpipe temporarily, because food that help in the prevention of entry of food. Okay, that cartilaginous flap is known as epiglottis. Epiglottis. Okay, this flap cover our windpipe, and food will not enter into our windpipe with the help of epiglottis. Fine. Now next part is, here this windpipe divided into two bronchia. Further, it divided into bronchus. And this bubble shape is known as alveoli. Okay, and inside this alveoli, blood vessels are present. And these blood vessels absorb oxygen and circulate into our body. Okay, so we can say that human respiratory system includes nasal cavity, pharynx, windpipe, and lungs. So we have two lungs, right lung and left lung. Okay, and see, there is a one more thing. Right lung is a little bit larger as comparison to left lung, because it gives space to our heart, because heart is present here and heart is tilted towards left lung. Okay, so this is about our respiratory system. These are the point about the respiratory system. The energy is generated by the breakdown of food, glucose molecule in all the living cells of the human body. Second, oxygen is inhaled and transported to the various parts for the burning of food particle at cellular level. And the glucose molecule used for discharging energy in the form of ATP. ATP is the adenosine triphosphate molecule. Okay, so this is all about the respiratory system. Now see, we have talked about tiny hairs, tiny hair follicles that cover interior lining of nostrils of our body. That is our first line defense. Okay, that help to stop the foreign particle, I mean pathogens, in our nose only, as well as that provide humidity to the inhaled air. And see, there's a one part I haven't talked about this part, and the name of this part is larynx. Larynx is the two cartilaginous cord. Okay, this kind of two cartilaginous cord, and that's a framework, and it is present in our neck, as you can see here. And this is responsible for vocals, means for our voice. So that's why it is known as voice box. So when food is swallowed, a flap that we talked, that is known as epiglottis fold over the top of the windpipe, that prevent food from entering into the larynx. So this is all about the larynx. and respiratory system. I hope this respiratory system is clear for you. Let me show you a lay diagram. So first you have to write nose. In nose, hair and mucus is present, and after that trachea. Then trachea is divided into two parts, and these two parts are bronchi, and further bronchi divided into bronchus, and bronchus divided into the alveoli. Okay, so this is all about the respiratory system. So as you can see, we can inhale with the help of nose. As you know, nose, hair and mucus is present. Okay, then we have nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx. We can divide our respiratory system into two parts: upper respiratory system and lower respiratory system. So in upper respiratory system, nasal cavity, pharynx and larynx is present. And in lower, you can see trachea is here, and in trachea cartilaginous rings are present, as you can see. Okay, and now further it is divided into bronchi. Bronchi is a plural. Okay, bronchus is the singular. Fine. And now these are the two lungs that cover our bronchi and protect us, and around our lung ribs are also present. So rib cage help to protect our lungs. With the help of lung, we respire, we breathe. Okay, so this is all about the respiratory system. Hope you like this video. So please like and comment if you want to listen any new video from our channel. Thank you so much.